chosen ones. There are forces unseen that our physical eyes cannot perceive. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Samara. I know I've been on a hiatus, but spirit does not stop speaking, okay? Which means when I feel an unction in my spirit, I must speak forth. So here we are breaking our hiatus. Times are changing, darling. Times have changed. I know you all feel it. I know you all feel the shift. I know you all feel the subtle, noticeable, sudden, okay, unpredictable, unforeseen shifts in the spiritual environment, in your natural environment, politically, economically, globally. There is a lot shifting. There's a lot happening. There's a lot changing. Some of you all may be feeling powerless. Some of you all may be feeling confused. Some of you all may be feeling exhausted. You may be feeling weary, worn down from everything that's occurring around you, feeling powerless to change it, but also not feeling like you can be a part of it. Watching from the outside, being on the outside looking in, watching as everything tumbles to the ground, cascades, collapses in front of you, and you're not sure what your place is in this particular moment in time. If you can resonate with any, some, or all of those feelings, first of all, you're definitely a chosen one. You're sensing things that your physical eyes can see or may not perceive yet, but you are sensing something shifting, changing, evolving, okay? And those are important things to pay attention to, important things to take seriously, important things to write down, to make note of, and to lean into. Always lean into your intuition. Always lean into the messages that are coming through. Always lean into the feeling that you are getting from the spirit, despite what your natural environment is showing you. That's a beautiful angle. Despite what your natural environment is showing you, lean into what you are still feeling and sensing and picking up on in the spiritual realm. These are interesting times. These are chaotic times. These are unpredictable times. But there's a reason you have been stirred to life in this moment. There's a reason why spirit has been tugging on the strings of your heart. There's a reason why you have been stirred into action or even into stillness, okay? There's a reason for whichever reaction you're being called to experience in this moment. Don't shy away from it. Lean into it. It's not going to make sense, but it is going to make a miracle, okay? Also, I want you all to consider that we are awakened at different times for different purposes in different geographic locations across the globe, and to help out in different industries and sectors. So what you may be feeling is relevant for your purpose, where you are or where God is taking you. And that's why you're being stirred awake in this moment, in this way, in that particular location, so that you can be purposeful and useful and contribute to the stabilization of society wherever you are. Because things are being destabilized, things are being demolished, systems are being broken down, torn down, structures are collapsing. And I'm not just talking about the things that you can see, but that unspoken feeling that you're getting in your spirit because of the systems that you are watching crumble before your eyes is what you are called to for this very moment. Things are tumbling around us, but we are called to rebuild. We are called to reestablish. We are called to set up again and again, time and time again. And things will be set up in a way that will serve the kingdom, that will serve your purpose, that will birth a new way of being in the earth, okay? Come on, Holy Spirit. And you are being awakened and pushed into action at this point in time so that you can step into your purpose as things collapse around you. It's not random. The things that are happening in your life are not coincidence. It's not a coincidence. The sun wants to peer through right there. It's not coincidence. It's not random. It's for a purpose. It's for a season. It's for a reason. And it's for now. It's for such a time as this, okay? It's for such a time as this. I also want you all to lean into radical self-care in this moment, okay? things are crazy. Things are unpredictable. Things are chaotic. But you can still ground yourself in what the Lord told you, in what you're feeling. Not necessarily in what you're seeing, but there is comfort in knowing that these prophecies and these end time events and things that are coming to pass for a reason. And that you are at the forefront, okay, pioneer, I see you. You're at the forefront of a new earth, of a new movement, of a new paradigm. And you're about to break forth in ways that you never thought were imaginable, that were unfathomable to you before. But because you're at the helm, on the cusp of this new earth, your purpose to pioneer it, pioneer its arrival, pioneer its restructuring, and pioneer its evolution, or pioneer its establishment in the earth. I know I'm kind of speaking in terms that may not necessarily resonate with you at the time, but something is going to stick, something is going to resonate, and you'll hold on to that word and take it and use it in whatever way that you need to in this moment. And this may be a word that you might receive in stages, where you may be now awakening, or now coming into a level of purpose, or now coming into a level of awareness, to where the things that I'm saying will make sense at a later date. Leaning into radical self-care, going back to that. Yes, you're a pioneer in this new earth. You're a pioneer in the new frontier, okay? Especially my divine feminines, come on. We are pioneers. We are stabilizing and leading and anchoring energetically the new earth as things shift, as the paradigm, as the paradigm shifts. We are the leaders of the new earth frontier. We're the pioneers. And so that leans into radical self-care, especially for my women. You all are feeling and sensing so much. It feels as if you're going to burst. It feels as if you were too full of all the messages and the downloads and the intuition that you're sensing right now. Ground yourself, my dear. Ground yourself. Like, drop down into your inner masculine. Okay, drop down into your masculine. Turn off the switch that is turned on right now in your feminine, where you are receiving, and it feels like it's overwhelming, where it feels like the amount of messages and occurrences and downloads that you're receiving may be overwhelming. Drop down into your inner masculine. Okay, drop down into your lower 3 chakras. Come on, if you're feeling anxiety in your gut, if you're feeling like a bubbling sensation, if you're waking up feeling anxiety and nervous energy, or you feel like you're ungrounded, you need to lean into some lower 3 chakra work. Okay, grounding. Okay, ground that sacral root chakra. Touch the earth. Breathe fresh air. That's why I'm outside right now. I'm not trying to give away my location, but breathe. Breathe, ground, meditate. Okay, pray, be still, be silent. Be receptive to spirit, but turn off your receptivity to things that are causing you anxiety. Okay, I'll say it like that. Be receptive to spirit, but turn off the channels. Okay, turn down the channels that are tuned into the things that are causing you to destabilize your energy. That's important. For my divine masculines, if you all are receiving, Holy Spirit, lead me in this. If you all are receiving messages and you're feeling the similar destabilization, go ahead and do your grounding techniques. Go ahead and do your, you guys are already so grounded in your lower chakras, but go ahead and maintain that grounded energy, and continue to push that energy upward. I would say continue to push that energy upward to where you can see things through both the logical and the spiritual. Okay, third eye chakra, crown chakra, where you all are tapping into, where you all are not only just residing in the logical, but you're also able to discern the spiritual, if that makes sense. Come on, Holy Spirit, please lead me, because this is completely turn on the camera and start speaking kind of video. Okay, this is just how to discern the times, how to continue to thrive as a spiritual, as a spiritual being, okay, in these times, how to step into your power as a chosen one, okay, as the paradigm shifts. These were things that Spirit was speaking to me about that I am actually experiencing in real life. And I wanted to reach out and encourage, as always, encourage and empower and uplift and inspire fellow chosen ones, the divines that are rising right now, the ones that are stepping into new levels of purpose, new levels of being. This is for you all. This is for the ones who are confused. You're onto something, but you're not quite sure what that something is. You're at the helm of something that has not even touched Earth. It's now touching Earth, okay? And that's why you may feel out of place. That's why you're not working right now in the 3D, or you're not working in an established, okay, workplace. That's why you are being called to entrepreneurship. That's why you're being called to build something, okay? That's why you're being called to speak forth, to receive these messages, to partner with people that, you know, have paved the way for your arrival, okay? These things are so prophetic. There's a reason why this is the exact moment in time that you are transitioning from your cocoon to your butterfly era, okay? There's a reason why this is the exact moment in time that you are breaking forth, breaking out of being hidden, of being underground, of being in preparation, of being in isolation, of being in position. Okay, all those things were getting you in position for this moment where you are about to pioneer something that the world has never seen but didn't even know that it needed. Okay? Come on, Holy Spirit. The world did not even know that it needed this shift, and we are here to pioneer it, to bring it into existence, to ground it in the earth. And that starts with your energy. That's good. That's what I was trying to get at. As a chosen one, if you are pioneering the new earth frontier, you have to ground it in your spirit first before you can even teach and speak forth and establish things that have not yet even touched earth. It's a supernatural occurrence. It's a supernatural experience. It's a supernatural exchange of energy, okay, where the energy has been deposited inside of you, and it is now up to you, okay, it's your responsibility to ground that energy and then send it out, to embody that energy. We're always talking about embodying energy as queens, okay, as kings and queens. We must first embody that queen energy, that royal energy, that king energy, to be able to exude that energy. Okay, so I really want you all to begin to master, okay, the energy and the frequencies that are coming through. I don't want you all to become overwhelmed with it. I want you to see it as your power, as a superpower, a divine superpower, that you can tap into these frequencies that are not yet known on this earth. Tap into them and alchemize them. Turn what seems a chaotic, crazy, unpredictable situation into a moment where you can teach, preach, and speak forth. Turn your pain into purpose. Turn these catastrophic global events into an opportunity to be the light, okay, to be the change that we need to see, to be the difference, okay? Take these, and that's true spiritual alchemy, where you're taking things that seem impossible and turning it into an it's possible moment, okay? What seems impossible is turning into it's possible because it's done by the Holy Spirit, done by the power of the Holy Spirit. That's why, my beautiful chosen ones, you all have been awakened and empowered and filled with, okay, that new energy. At first hard to detect or hard to decipher, okay? Maybe it's a little different energy you're being filled with, but as you learn to decipher it and channel it, you'll realize that that is really the power of the Holy Spirit flowing through you, getting ready to birth something new in this earth. And you will be unstoppable, and you will be a force to reckon with, and you will be in your power, okay? You'll be stepping into your power as a chosen one, as a son or a daughter of the Most High. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful when you awaken to your power, awaken to your reason for existing, for being pushed into purpose at this moment in time, awaken to all that is possible, not impossible, all that is possible. When you tap into your power, the Holy Spirit, you ground yourself and you begin to move against, let me think about my words here. Move despite despite what your natural eyes perceive, despite what your physical eyes can or cannot see. You know that you have an eye right here. You've tapped into holy knowledge through your crown, and you're able to be the pioneer that God is charging you to be. Okay? I pray this was uplifting and inspiring and something new to be an injection of inspiration and prophetic motivation for you all on your journey. This is how you discern the times, through spirit and through being empowered. You are empowered to be the change that the world needs. And you have been awakened for such a time as this. That is your superpower. Step into it, own it, embrace it. Okay, put a name on it and start pushing out and start pushing. Okay, start pushing. Pray this was helpful. This was completely unscripted, but it's exactly what you needed to hear in this moment in time.